break a cover 3 defense in really most typical fashions. So we're gonna just line up. First, we're gonna start off with a 2x2 formation out here. Now, most people know how to break a cover 3. Now, we're gonna start off with a cover 3 and a 3-4 defense. Now, cover 3, your key points on a cover 3 are mainly attacking the seams, really. So, where Jerry Jeudy is currently lined up and where Noah Fant is are your primary reads on where you're going to attack. In this scenario, we found Noah. Alright, now I'm going to break it down really quick. Get the replay. Now, in a 3-4 defense, it's going to mainly look like this. You're going to have 7 in the... Yeah, 7. You're going to have 7 in the box. In the 3-4 defense, this could be either the free safety or the strong safety. In this case, it's the free safety. And really, a key telling that it's a cover 3 is really on where the free safety is lined up. Because if the free safety is lined up here, this could really tell you that it's either man or man being cover 1, a blitz, due to there being 7 in the box and the linebackers covering the A gap, the B gaps and stuff. Or if the free safety is just playing middle of the field, like Kareem Jackson is here, just having his eyes straight on the QB. Now, on snap of the ball, this is another indicator showing you his cover 3, when both linebackers immediately just bail. Like they just start dropping back instead of blitzing or trying to follow the running back. Now, cover 3, you're either going to attack, well, you're mainly going to want to attack the seams. In this case, you have a tight end against a linebacker, or over here where you have a linebacker and a free safety guarding one receiver. Now, what is going to make you decide on where you're going to throw this is if you, with the QB, realize that the safety in the middle of the field that has the middle third of a cover 3 is just shading more over to the receiver side, then that's going to show that you're going to throw to the other side where there's, in this case, the tight end. Now, by the time you throw it, there's nothing he can do, really, because, I mean, sure, this is you wouldn't want to do this in this case, but he ends up actually jumping over him, which is quite insane on its own, and makes the catch. Alright, let's see if I can get this in a 3. Let's get this in a 3x1. Alright, I'll get to what it looks like in an empty formation, but for starts, let's get the 3-4 and a 3x1. Yep, alright, so in this case, to break a cover 3, the linebacker shaded over the tight end, and you're going to just want to, once again, still attack the seam, but you're going to want to like wait and stuff. Now, I'm going to run that play again really quick just to get a better example. Alright, now I can break that down because the previous one was bad. Alright, so in this scenario, a cover 3 versus 3 receivers, this linebacker is going to mainly drop 10 to 15. Most likely he's going to end up here, around around the 20, 25 yard, like in between 20 and 25 yard line. Free safety is just going to be dropping back. Same with this corner, and along with this corner as well. This linebacker is going to be dropping 10 to 15. Now, in a 3-4, the strong safety here would have the flat. Would have the seam flat, which would be like the flat to 15 yards. And then this linebacker would be blitzing. In this case, it's Von Miller. On the other side, this linebacker has the flat, and this one has the deep third. Now, on the snap of the ball, this linebacker reads that the tight end is going upfield, so he sinks back to get depth with the tight end. This linebacker reads that he's got a threat to the seam, and the safety reads it as well, seeing that there's a threat to the seam, and immediately tries to cover. This safety still playing middle of the field, mainly watching this tight end route. Or if the ball was thrown to here, due to it being three receivers, this corner is more likely to just bail off this receiver due to it being zone, reading that the ball's already been thrown and in the air to go hit the seam. Now, that's basically happening, and the safety and everyone just collapses on this guy, causing what should have been an interception. Now, this is a way that a cover four vertical can fail against a cover 3 if you make the wrong read. Like in this case, the read, well, the ball should have been thrown basically to the running back here, because the running back's got literally a good solid 10-15 yard space between the closest defender. Or, not saying Drew Lock's going to outrun Von Miller, say this is Lamar Jackson, or literally just any fast QB. If you think you're fast enough, you run through this gap right here, this little gap caused, and you basically take the free 5 yards. But mainly in this scenario, you can just hit the running back and get the free yards. If I didn't just immediately throw this to Drew, this crossing route by the tight end would technically be open due to the linebacker got his back to the QB, and he has a full yard of separation on him, and the free safety's already got his hips turned to cover the middle. He's actually just still back in his back pedal, and the safety still wouldn't be able to make a good enough break on it. All right, now I do not believe the Broncos have a. I'm gonna go back to a 2 receiver set. If I can find one. Alright, alright, we're going to run it that, and we're going to swap the cover 3 into a nickel set. Now, this version of cover 3 hard flat is the one I just picked. This cover 3 will emphasize covering the flats. It really would depend on how your coach, or however your opponent has it set up. Now, Alright, here we go. Okay, so if you come across a cover 3 hard flat, really the hard flat tells the safety here to basically just take the flat, cover the flat, which is between the 25-yard line here and the 30-yard line. Just cover that area, and if no one's there, just gain depth. This corner is still going to get deep, and then snap the ball. That's exactly what this corner does. He backpedals, never truly passing the 20-yard, never truly passing like the 21-yard line, and he just takes the flat. Now, let me get back to the QB for the view. Now, on the snap of the ball here, first thing you can see that gets open is this small window to this slot receiver. Now, the problem with this is you try too quickly to throw this, you could have the corner bite down and make it a tougher catch, or the guy in the flat could attempt to try to catch it. Otherwise, it may be 3-on-1. But this is a window that cover three is broken, and you can technically hit it. Now, this crossing route by KJ Hamler here, he's got a linebacker in full sprint, meaning if you want to throw this, you could, but just know the free safety that's covering the middle third of the field is going to be splitting this receiver, your slot receiver, and whoever you have to run this. And then this corner still in his back pedal due to being cover 3 hard flat. He's just going to be covering deep and not really minding what this tight end does, and that's what ends up being open. Due to Kareem Jackson being the opposite side, also having the flat, giving what should have been a sack, what should have been a coverage sack, into a 20-yard gain. Now, a cover 3 in a when you're going up against a 5 wide formation, normally this would probably end up being a dime set. So you catch yourself running cover 3 against 5 wide. It's mainly going to be pretty much the same. Just Drew Lock has no accuracy. So, exactly, cover 3, the play that really breaks it is the 4 vertical. Now, here, you could instantly take the check down to Courtland Sutton and get a free 5 yards. This crossing route to Noah Fant here has this DB already in his full release, and he's just immediately chasing. Jerry Jeudy here, is wide open, and this will mainly be where you're throwing this, as you see. But mainly because this corner is apexed, the outside receiver and this receiver, by the time the ball gets to Jeudy, he's already there to make a play on it. Now, sadly, Drew Lock overthrew it, but this is a touchdown, basically. That's basically a touchdown, throw up the 6, kick the field goal, yada yada, you know the deal. That's basically a touchdown. Alright. So I'm going to show you one more time. I'm going to show you against one more cover 3 version. And I haven't really seen many people run this online. We're going to just stay in a 5 wide formation. I haven't really seen many people run this version online. I don't know if the Denver Republic has it. There it is. Yeah, the cover 3 cloud. Now, we're just going to throw this deep to Courtland Sutton. Yeah, you have to catch it. Cool. That's touchdown. All right. Now, a cover 3 cloud isn't is the one cover three that you can really make people pay on the outside. Now it's gonna make like before your pre-snap read is mainly you're seeing, oh, you got like six in the box, okay, and then again I'm in a five wide formation here. This safety is apexing the numbers and the hash, meaning so you can tell that that's a sign that it could be cover three or it could be cover one, and he's going to drop middle field, and he's going to drop to the middle third hook here to basically cover. But you can see how the corner here is pressed, and he's the only one pressed, and the other corner is playing off playing off. He's playing off, and he's playing off. Well, then again, because he's a safety. So he would that is a key indicator that it is a cover. It could be it's cover three cloud or cover two. But if it's cover two, then both corners would be like this. Now cover three cloud. This corner is immediately going to, on snap of the ball, basically open his hips and stare at the QB and just read if there's a flat route. Now, when this happens, this also works for cover two. You can immediately hit this receiver in the small window that's open between now and when the safety finally turns his hips to commit to him. Like right here, say this was like a corner route, this is open. This is way open. This is big gain. Now, Cortland Sutton just happened to get a good animation on this and score a touchdown. Now, on the other side of the field, also, you can see here that the safety doesn't immediately break into his back pedal. Well, he breaks into his back pedal, but he stops and waits to see what this receiver is doing. Because if this receiver attacks the seam, then this safety may be more likely to just continue going with him, leaving this receiver wide open. Now, in this scenario, Philip Lindsay just broke inside and ran in like slant and got the ball deep. On the other side, it's going to look like normal cover three. You're going to have this guy covering a curl seam flat, like any of those. He's got deep third, and he's got deep third. But this, if you're trying to judge a cover three by the middle safety, and since how both safeties here are lined up, giving it a base alignment, making it look like it could possibly be a cover two, on the side of the ball, you can really tell whichever has the middle third, if he's the one that's immediately breaking to the middle of the field without you even, like, just for the animation of the QB breaking the drop back and just going back there. You can tell now, yep, this is cover three because he's going in the middle of the field and he's angling out towards this side to cover this deep third because that corner has a flat route. He's got to hook the curl. Linebackers both have hook curls. He's got the curl flat, and he's got a deep third. And immediately, if you didn't see the deep route, you just hit Philip Lindsay right here for a nice, good 15-yard gain. Now, I'm going to show this play one more time, but if Philip Lindsay was on a seam, just to show you. Now, I don't know if you caught it there, but the fact now that when Philip Lindsay this time runs a seam, it makes this play that makes the safety basically, as I said earlier, continue going with him until you commit to try to throw the ball here. Now, of course, I picked Drew Lock and not like a guy like Mahomes who has like Gunslinger. Because most people use Gunslinger, but you try to Gunslinger, yeah, and you're angling this outside, yeah, you're completing this. This bullet past this, yeah, this is getting completed. But since the safety here has his back completely turned and is focused on this receiver, you're not gonna see this, and that's another way on how you can break Cover 3 Cloud. If you guys enjoyed this, please leave a like. Really, it would help get more of these out and YouTube algorithm. And with that, have a good day.